That's so cute. Where'd you get that?
I made it.
You made that?
Yeah.
Why would you make me one?
I can.
Well, I can't wait to bring this new plant home.
Hi guys, today we are repotting this super stubborn philodendron, and as you can see, she's extremely root bound. This will often happen when the plants get too big for their original pots, meaning they will need to be repotted soon. So check your plants this growing season.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Hi guys, as the weather gets warmer, this is your reminder to prune your plants. Not only does it encourage growth on a plant that's otherwise underdeveloped, but it also deters pests. So check your plants out and don't forget to prune.
Yes, it is time to plant these cuttings in some soil. I'll show you how I do it. You can already see some crazy roots growing in these cuttings. They've done very well. Oh wow, I'm going to be very gentle not to break them. Look at that. A lot of these roots are really gripped onto the paper towel. I have to very gently remove as much of the paper towel as I can, but it's alright if there's still some in there. Look at how these guys are going. Huge confident roots and new leaves already pretty much ready to go. Some of them, the excess bit of stem has gone a bit brown and mushy. So what I'm going to do first is go through with my shears and just snip off some of these excess bits of stem of the vine before I put them in the soil. And so now I'm just sort of trying to arrange them in the pot so that the roots are facing down and the leaves are pointing up. Some of them will be a bit more tricky because you can see like the root and the leaf is kind of going up in the same direction. So for these ones, I'll just probably lay them on their side and hopefully the root will go down and the leaf will go up. I just noticed that this one has split into 2 leaves already. So good, Syngonium, so much life. And so it looks a bit like a sad, smushy mess at the moment, but in time, hopefully these will grow nice and big. Go in, give them a spray. And so remember, when you're planting these little cuttings, you don't need to wet the entire thing. You don't need to give it a full water because the roots are only at the surface, so you just need to keep that part of the soil wet. And you want to make sure that you're keeping it damp for the first maybe week or two, the first bit of time, just so that those roots have enough time to adapt to the soil. But yeah, hopefully this all works out, and thanks for caring. Bye.
Hello guys, today we are propagating the snake plant. They take a long time to root, so be patient. We cast the cuttings for 2 days before putting it into soil, but you can also put them into water. This way you can see them root. Follow for more.
Checking out my propagations, then I find something. Excuse me, who are you? I have no idea where this random alocasia came from, but it's like a reward to find him with the philodendron.
Let's take a look at my mom's plant collection. Okay, so here's an overview of the majority of them. We have this pothos that's rooting in water, and it's actually doing pretty good. Little fern that doesn't look too bad. This cute little cactus that looks really good. Whatever this is, and I'm actually gonna take this home with me and try to save it because this is what it wants to do, and there's just a lot going on. I have this aloe that's flopped over a little bit. I have another little cactus that looks good. A snake plant that has a little floppy leaf, but besides that, it looks pretty good. A peperomia that needs more water. She just bought this little Costa Farms Swiss cheese plant at Costco. And then she bought this one and this one last weekend when we were visiting my sister. And she also has this pothos that looks really good.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to share another jewel orchid of mine, Macotis pitola. One of my favorite jewel orchids because look at her beautiful veins on her leaves. When the sun hits it just right, you can see all the little sparkles on her leaves, hence her name, jewel orchid. It is a much slower grower than my black jewel orchid, but hey, beauty comes with the price. Thanks for watching, guys.
Be careful! Whoa, dude, what is that thing? What is it? Why are you here? What do you want? Yeah, what do you want? Yeah, what are you here? No way. No one invited you. You're not welcome. This is our space. We don't just show up at your home acting.
Friends break up, friends get married.
Birth is a curse and existence is a prison.
So sometimes I get questions about how to use something like, say, insecticidal super soap, for example, and I'm somewhat hesitant to answer at length because there is a very important pamphlet on the back that everyone should be reading. It includes the safety data sheet. It includes first aid if there's contamination. It includes environmental considerations, and it includes proper use. And when introducing any pest control substance into your house, you need to be reading the pamphlet.
Oh, you're crying? No. You're fucking crying, Maddie. Fucking bitch. You're the one who's hurt. The most self-centered, idiotic person I have ever fucking met. You fucked my ex, and you're fucking crying?
If you want to stop me, you're gonna have to fucking kill me.
Fuck it. Now you ducking. When I say I got the shoes, baby, no, I'm not bluffing.
So I don't get asked too many questions about this philodendron, but the one that I get asked the most is, what is it? And the short answer is, I don't know. I don't know. I know that it is a philodendron. I know that it is a broadleaf philodendron, which is just an umbrella term to describe the leaf shape. But there are so many philodendron hybrids, and a lot of them look kind of the same. So it's a philodendron to me. It hasn't impacted the care of it at all. But yeah, so short answer, I don't know.
This is either going to be incredible or it's going to be awful. But either way, it will be.
What's going on? What's happening?
I am trying so hard to be better, but to my core, I am a hater.
I am a recovering overwaterer, to the point where actually I don't have a ton of examples, but I did buy this one overwatered. It's a philodendron Macaulay's Finale. And I find that this kind of effect, this soft, almost like melting effect, happens a lot with these broadleaf philodendrons when they are overwatered. My assumption is the cells essentially pop from too much water. So you get this like, you lose the stiffness. So it's weird. This ended up being exactly what I did with my little silver sword philodendron propagation. I did have it originally with a big leaf in a test tube, water propagating, and then the leaf died off. And so then I suspended it over the test tube with cling film. But what ended up happening is that it would run out of water so fast that the little, since this is so small, it would often end up like suspended above the water, which ended up resulting in the little root that started dying. Look at the tiny leaf. But I have put it in the perlite box with my gloriosums that are doing so well. And now we've got a new little fuzzy buzzy. So, yeah, I definitely think with one this small, prop box is the way to go. Or maybe just like, look at this. Maybe prop boxes are just what's up for chunks. Down with water propagations.
I actually did it myself. Yeah.
Nice.
Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you.
Okay. Shit, what the fuck not? Why not? Minus Will.
When I text, respond.
Okay.
If you, I mean immediately too. If you do not respond when I text you, it's a problem. And I am not playing.
What do you do for a living?
Excuse me?
What do you do for a living?
Oh, I breathe oxygen. A lot of it.
People be like, you pretty for a dark-skinned girl. And I know. Feel like Kisses Hershey. Smell like whey milky. Taste like chocolate factory. Willy Wonka and Charlie.
I had this great idea to put up cork tiles so that my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma could climb up this wall, and I really like the hexagon shape, so I got these off Amazon. I hated it. Somehow I didn't get them lined up right, and I hated how it looked. Stay tuned to see how I fix it.